Hello and welcome to another episode of Crusader Kings 3 as I continue playing as the Empire of Benin as we try to unify Africa. So just looking around, it looks like, the British Isles are kind of doing their thing. We have Scotland, England, and Ireland all there. Everyone else doesn't seem like they're doing very much historical consolidating. But apparently the English Isles are. Elsewhere we have this Farsi, Farsi Emirate, which looks like it's been getting a little bit bigger. We have the Tripurids, I guess, here in India. I'm kind of surprised the Mongols haven't shown up yet. And also, there's still a lot of sin in India. So, let's see how my plans to have heirs... Oh, my nephew's in jail. Why? Maybe he was fighting? I don't know. Anyway, we were going to do... a holy war here on these guys. We had to kill 2 people to do it. Yes, we want on this kingdom, not the other kingdom. We're declaring war on Aladdin. Can we not do this? Oh, we need to be Paragon of Virtue. Oh, we're almost there. Okay, well, hopefully they don't make an alliance with someone else in the meantime. Or at least no one really bad. What can we do here? They don't have an alliance. Yeah, we could do this. Although that's going to take 200 piety. Maybe we don't want to do one that takes piety. Although I don't know if there's anything that we can really do that won't. That will... This won't. But I don't want to conquer them. So I'm trying to put my own dynasty in charge. So that we can get the renown. Ditto there. That's just holy war stuff. Ditto. 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 Trying to see if any of these guys has... So he already has a duchy. This would give him a county. It's not... I mean, it's something, I guess. But it's not exactly what I was hoping for. We could do this claim, but then we would have a truce with them. So how close am I of getting to Paragon of Virtue? I need 600 more, which would be about 100 months. Unless I do things to give me more piety in the meantime, like, say, going on another pilgrimage. Which I can't do for 10 years. Ugh. We may just have to settle for other wars. Well, if we do a duchy here... how many counties is this? Just one? This is at least 2 counties. Because the other thing I'm thinking here, again, is I need things to give my other children so I can disinherit them without pissing them off. I mean, disinheriting them will piss them off, but giving them titles afterwards will make them not pissed off anymore. So... Can I not? Oh. That's fine. Raise men-at-arms. We can hire this Holy Order. Might as well, again, have the Holy Order be led by their own guy. And again, I guess I am the best person to lead the armies, so... Unfortunately, I may have to split this army up. Okay, that wasn't the best way of splitting the army up. Come on. There we go. All right. Oh, I can't split these levies up? That's unfortunate. I guess we'll just put all of these in one and the levies in the other. The levies are still too big for some of these, but at least we can keep them where they are, and they'll be somewhat close to the action. Unlock a new martial perk. Spouse opinion, skills from spouse chancellor tasks plus 25%. Alright, I'll take that, I guess. Okay, so this is again my ward. So finally confessed, responded harshly. Oh. He's gay. And the person he was trying to confess to isn't. So I could see how that could go bad. So he could be vengeful, which helps his prowess. Or chaste. Which, given that he's gay, would kind of make sense. I don't know where their armies are. Not that I'm really complaining. Hey, we can send them up here. I got 5 gold. Grandson and champion. So, I got beautiful trait. So this is the one where they both have pretty. So in this case, it actually did combine to give beautiful. The stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Nawi, your highness. I have traveled far and wide. I've seen many things, but my family and I are wary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I'll happily share my knowledge of the world with you. So, how useful are you guys? You could be a good fighter. How about your kids? You gain a weak hook, becomes my courtier, gains 20 opinions of you. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? We were trying to sway him right. To try to get an arranged marriage here, right? And now they'll do it. Was I just thinking that I had done this and it hadn't actually gone through, or what? Because I remember someone being, like, ugly. And I thought we had set something up. But maybe we didn't? Or maybe they died or something? I don't know. We don't need to sway here anymore, then. So now that's set up. So my grandson's education's at an end. I got level 3. This is the eunuch. So I guess he'll just be one of my champions then. Hopefully. Will it finally... Maybe because I'm at war. Alright, so let's start making our way up here. Okay, we are going to need to get rid of, to prevent attrition. Conquer this territory on the way. Oh, they moved their capital. Well, he lost the war. Oh, his capital was taken by someone else, I guess. Okay. So now we need to go over here. But we probably need to go here first. Reverse course! My champion's trying to seduce me, but how about no? Betrothed can marry. Ah, so this is the marriage in the Canaries. So, yes. So that's... He's the actual leader here. So once they start having kids... Like, they have kids, which are my house. Their heir is my house. Their kid is of my house. So she's the heir, and her heir would presumably be in my house. They have a shit ton of kids. But they're not... Oh, this was a matrilineal marriage. Did I do that by accident? Or did that, like, change when a betrothal happened? He seems pretty old. Was that just a marriage they did? I'm not sure what happened there. No, here's where we did it. Okay. So it's still going to be a while there. And again, their heir is going to be married to my grandson. So we have one here where the heir is already my house. One here where my heir is now the wife of the ruler. But then we have 3 more. This one we have a potential heir that's born, but it's 2 generations away. And that's the next closest one, I guess. My daughter, player heir, had another daughter. Okay, good. So now, hopefully, this can be the actual heir. Because remember, these 2 are not of our house. And then there's Enatin, who is a eunuch. So now we have this granddaughter. Who got no traits. Although neither of them really had traits, did they? Do we have another? Yeah, we do. Okay. I mean, that's not, like, a high priority, but... Something's... They're sieging something? Okay. Let's probably send... my, these armies down here. white piece. How about no? I probably should not be paused. Yeah, they're running. So now we should be able to come up here. It still says it's going to take attrition. Is there any way we can avoid doing that? Wait. What happened here? No, we control it. Do we need to come over here and... Maybe we didn't control the entire county? That might have been it. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my champions' lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I found that these two champions are in the middle of a heated argument. So I can deliver a speech about unity to the crowd, which is probably what I'll do. And we find resolution. Excellent. Wait, are we losing this? Yeah, maybe. I'm almost surprised. Now we're not. Well, this is my evil grandson again. Apparently pumping out kids. I hear faint rustle trying to seduce my high shaman, I guess. Alright. Actually, no, we want to be down here. We probably should try to follow them while they work on this siege. I tended a ball at a local nobleman's house and met a most interesting person. We talked about all sorts of things and had a great time. Unfortunately, they had to leave early, and I didn't even get their name. The course of helping me administer my realm as my right-hand man, Oba Tib, has discovered that we have a lot in common. We have built up strong rapport during our time working together as a result of this, and I find myself wondering what the future will hold for us. He becomes our friend. Why not? Okay, so we've discovered horseshoes, which gives us movement speed. Okay, so now we could do trebuchet. We could do heraldry. Or we could start trying to unlock the next buildings. So this would allow me to enact high partition, which doesn't solve all the problems, but it might... No, it still doesn't really solve all the problems. High partition. The lion's share of the titles will go to your player heir. The rest will be divided between your children. Upon succession, all titles held by the late ruler will be divided among their eligible children, with the player heir always being given the primary title, realm, capital, and direct de jure titles associated with it. Younger children will be given titles starting with those of the same rank as the primary title. If none are available, they will be given lower ranking titles. Your player heir cannot be preemptively granted titles they do not stand to inherit. The player heir will always inherit at least half of the late ruler's titles. We could do trebuchets. I'm actually kind of almost leaning towards that. At least first. Give us 30 years. So we won this siege. So let's start bringing them back up. We also won this siege. So now we can go over here without getting attrition. Now someone else is fighting their armies. Poor them. And we won. Okay, so do we have this duchy? No, we need to usurp it. And we can't usurp it while they're at war, of course. So we'll need to try to wait until this is done. They are losing pretty badly so far. Hey, beautiful and hail. So we may want to start doing another war here. Because we need... I would like 2 sets of duchies to give the 2 kids I want to disown. To keep my holdings together. So, are they marked as already hired because I haven't dismissed them yet? What's going on? Oh, hey. One of my rivals was killed? By someone else. Wait, he killed by my prisoner? How was she killed by my prisoner? Was she murdered? Died under mysterious circumstances. Alright. Speaking of prisoners. Gout-ridden. That sounds not fun. Let's try to wait to see if they get money at some point. Ditto here. Can ransom there. They're waiting a decision. Same thing there. Same thing there. All right. So, if they were just hired immediately by someone else, so I guess we could just hire another Holy Order. Wow, they have a lot of armored horses. That's a lot of piety, but I'd rather have the insurance. My friend died. Whoops. Alright, so they don't have the money, don't have the money. They do. Can modify contracts. This one I don't want to do. This one I can do. The question, or one question, is will they be able to go anywhere here and not take attrition? Maybe to the other county that we need to besiege, so... Well, I guess maybe he doesn't have money anymore. They're still fighting. Unlock a new martial perk. Peace acceptance plus 10. So that means we can demand their surrender at 90%. Sitting around a map between two Obas discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. They have a disagreement, but since we have good martial, we can employ both strategies, which will give us minus siege phase time, but minus advantage, but plus 20 supply duration, and minus 25% hostile county attrition, and defender advantage plus 5, controlled territory defender advantage plus 2. So this will get done in 6 months. Education at an end. And apparently he's already been married to someone. It's not really my business. Hey, we gave him a 4-star, He formed New Alliance, which probably is not going to really help him. as I was saying. So do we have the duchy here? Now we need to create it. We only have 2 of 3 required? Who has the other? Who has some of the others? Either there or there. We should be able to do that fairly well. Now if we siege... Whoops. You can only de jure seize that county? Really? That's kind of weird, isn't it? We want this county, because that's in the duchy. Having a time trying to get these titles so I can give them away. You still at war? Yes, you are. In fact, this is hard. You're in another war! God damn it. I mean, I guess I could just give the two counties away. So let's disinherit you. Oh. That'll give us critical stress. Do we have any way of reducing stress first? Yes. I can't be commanding an army, though. So... Oh, they're better anyway. Now I can call a hunt. And then now I can disinherit without getting a stress check. And now we can grant these titles. If we ever get that duchy, we'll give it to him. That was a success. My friend who was leading the army died. I guess I could do irritable. Well, okay. Why can't I lead? Oh, I'm at another activity, right? Because I'm on a hunt. Rude vassal. Just as my vassal started to dismount, 1 foot still in the stirrup, my fretful son made sure to bump into the horse, sending him stumbling across camp. Well, since the entire point of this was reducing stress, I guess we'll do this. I gain mediator, +1 diplomacy for 5 years. My wife's dead. No court physician? Okay. Who is my court physician? Ooh. She might be someone we might want to hire. I see a 12. There's a 14. My granddaughter. Ooh, 20. Feeling we're not going to find anyone else better than that. I wish I could... I don't think there's a way I can sort this list, which is kind of unfortunate. Alright, you're our new court physician. Was that someone who's a guest who had the good? But shouldn't someone who's a good guest still show up? Did I not go down the list far enough? Maybe not. Alright. Is there... Now there might be, I guess there's not necessarily a point in getting married again. I mean, I'm 60 goddamn 4 years old. I'm just hoping that I can end this war before I die. Betrothed can marry. So this was with... I'm actually not sure. Who was with... Why are we marrying this person? Because he already... Their leader's already married to my daughter. So... Was this just a marriage that the AI set up? Quite possibly. At least they did do a matrilineal, but, like... I don't see why we're doing this. So she has hail. So we could also try to marry someone with hail to improve that. Here's someone with hail and quick. Could do that. Hustling of an inn, a fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training. My tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary, reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor, along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Taillez. Hey, someone actually has like a traditional name. Are they a twin? Because it's usually a twin name. No, they aren't. Okay. Thugs have been drinking me dry without paying me for days. So I can either pay them, which I don't really want to do, or throw them out. Popular opinion plus 20, yeah. Nice. So this should end this war when this is done. Please live for 3 more months, guy. 50 days. Okay. Enforce. Now we can usurp this duchy. And now... So, he's disowned. He's disowned. So, gonna gain more stress, but at this point it's kind of like, whatever. Does one of these have, like, the duchy building? This one. Now, do I have any, like, siblings who don't have anything? Looks like she doesn't. Oh, she's not in my... No, she is. Oh, she's in... Wait. She's in someone else's court. In my city? How does that work? My half-sister, but she's in jail. Can I grant him titles despite... I can. I guess. I might as well. He can't marry or anything, so... So obviously someone else will inherit those titles. But, Alright. Can transfer vassal. Okay, they can pay. They can pay. They still cannot pay. Kind of don't want to imprison anyone because my stress is already kind of bad. Negotiate alliances. Alright. So now this daughter should inherit everything. So it still says she's heir to this empire. And I don't know... Like, I've disinherited her and everything. So why? Is that just a bug? I don't know. I hope that's just a bug. Hey, they almost have the money. Alright, so let's actually, first of all, let's increase the size of all of my men-at-arms. That's something we haven't done in a while, and we actually have the money to do it. Next. Do we have anything that's level 2 that can be built to level 3? Here we do. Alright. So all these are already level 4, so this requires an upgrade. Alright. The other thing we could do is just, instead of expanding by getting more counties, we could just try to build in some of these empty holdings. So Benin doesn't have any empty holdings. Edo does. But I think I have to build, like, I'd have to build a temple, which wouldn't be the worst thing to build. Honestly. So I can't hold a feast for another, well, month or so. This won't quite get me below the next stress level, but maybe there'll be an event during the feast that will allow me to. Expresses that he adores how I'm able to expound at length on any topic, so I gain prestige, she gains opinion. Hey, I lost stress. There's nothing like a feast to remind us all of what's good in life, and the company is not too bad either. At least those seated close to me seem to think so. So, Prince Enaton, my son and vassal, compliments me, as does my vassal and champion, Dejinli? That helps. I'm glad I got that. And people leave. Oh no, that's not done yet. We started to get started as an ordinary feast, became exceptional because this guy showed up and we talked a lot and he gained 15 opinion of me. Now my guests are departing. Okay, so we discovered Communal Government, which was here, I think. Yes. So existing development penalty at 35 development. So now, the only one of these we don't have, there's two of these we don't have yet. This one, which is naval speed, which again, who cares, kind of. And this one, which gives us armored horsemen, which is now the one we're getting because of exposure. That will be done in 10 years. So we probably after this, since we're starting to reach the end of what we can build with our current technology, we might want to do like the hoardings, castle baileys, windmills next. After this one. I actually think with that, I might end this episode. So, we conquered some more territory. We're getting there. We're getting there. The thing I'm hoping with these is that, once the people who are our house, so now they're, so this heir is of our house. This heir is of our house. What happened here? Why? Was this the thing that we... No. I wonder if that's the other marriage we had that I got rid of. That heir is of our house as well. It must have been. But he's a liege under... That's what confused me. He's a liege under the Canaries, but he's, at least in theory, the eventual heir a couple generations away of this. Now we don't have... This granddaughter is the oldest one we have that can marry now. Alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was a marriage that we canceled because I couldn't figure out why we had it. That's why we had it. Now I just have to remember to not cancel it again or something in the future. Be like, why do we have this? That's why. And then over here... Okay, the heir is the sibling is why. Because they're not even of age yet. So 3 of these, the heirs are of our dynasty. This one, their heirs should be of our dynasty. So this is the only one where it's still going to be a little while before we get to that point. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Crusader Kings 3. And I hope to see you here next time.